Hey guys! Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. It's me, Cory, and for today's video, finally, it's here. Two months of waiting. So, this obviously is a Kakimori Nib, and I got the brass one because I did a lot of thinking and studying as to which one to get, I'll get the steel or the brass. And so based on my research, the steel nib is more finer and more onto for writing, and the brass nibs are for sketching, drawing, or playing with the more freestyle inks, like you want to swatch your inks. Because I do have a lot of fountain pens, so I don't feel the need of for the purpose of this nib to do the writing. So let's begin in opening the main nib that I got from Crafts Boulevard, in a Japan-based stationery shop. She will get it for you, whatever you cannot. Yeah, this is her store, and she also got me a Sakura candies. So just sharing in case you're interested in getting some Japan stationeries. So this particular brass nib and holder is not available in my country, so I had to order it from Japan direct. So this is the the brass nib, and there is a steel nib, there is a glass nib, but I only got the brass for my purpose, intentional buying, guys. Although as much as I'm very much interested with the glass nib because I don't have the proper one, but let's settle for this for now. So it says here in the leaflet, initial ink flow may be slow due to the protective coating on the nib and will gradually improve with repeat rinsing and ink application. So they give this sort of reminder. Comes with this, obviously. Oh, so it's here as well, the glass nib, use and care, metal nib. Yeah, this is metal nib, this is brass metal. So I'm gonna read this later on, like usual. I don't read them. And also I have the Sakura holder. I know this one can fit with the different holders, but Sakura, that's it. It's Sakura, guys, from the Sakura wood. So let's try to put it on. It's my first time and I hope I'm doing it right. Okay, there you go. They said that when you're cleaning you need to remove that and air dry it, so I'm gonna do that. And yeah, for the Sakura wood, it's really like raw wood, no finishes. I'm not sure if they've coated this, but the colors are, as you can see, it's not evenly, like there's lighter shade here and some form of pattern here. So I love that. It's very light. I was surprised, it's very light. And yeah, so this is supposed to come with a pen rest, and she forgot to include it in this pocket. Anyway, she's sending it to me, so I'm also excited with that. I think it's the same material with this. Yeah, so my friend Kai advised me that first time in using this nib, I need to dip it in very hot water, not really necessarily boiling water, for 10 minutes to basically rinse the brass nib and whatever it comes from the factory so it would write properly. So I'm gonna do that, and later I will test this brass nib with my shimmer inks. So these are my two inks, the Jacarbon Vert Atlantide, and this one is not shimmer but maybe sheen, the Vinta Sandugo, but I'm too scared to use this in any of my fountain pens. So basically this brass nib, I'm gonna use it for my shimmer inks and yeah, sketching. So any inks that I'm really scared to use in my fountain pen, this can do its purpose usage. So let's soak this for a bit, and then I'm gonna get back to you with a pen test from the Philippines, made in the Philippines. And this is the Sikatuna. This is my only Vinta bottle, and I spilled some granules with dried inks on it, so that's fine, part of the beauty. So let's see how this brass nib goes. So I'm gonna dip it for a bit so it can hold more inks. Yep, let's see how it can last. So they say you have to hold it in a proper angle, so let's zoom you in. Okay, I was only using a glass pen when I do the swatching, if you've seen my other videos. And for this time, let me just pull this granules. This time we have the proper brass nib. So this is Vinta. Wow, so thick. Sandugo. I might have put a lot of ink. So let's see. I put my guide for this test, so Jacarbon, and then we'll do the lines. Start with the thinner. Okay, thinness. Let's see. Medium, thick, and the thickest. Okay, and let's see if we can write. How long does it? For the purpose of this test, I'm not doing the quick brown fox. So that's it, and let's try to draw some thick and thin lines here. Yeah, so I really have to practice the pressure of the pens. So this is the thick part. Not sure what I'm doing here, but let's see. I hope it's a flower. Okay. So it's really good to play with your inks because it holds a lot of ink if you just want to do some drawings or use a particular ink at that time, so you don't need to use your fountain pen. I'm still not pro on this using finer lines, so yeah, more practice is required, but at least it's worked. The first time I use it, I've seen a lot, they were disappointed having to try it for the first time. So all good here. We are getting there. I hope that correctly, I mean the way I hold. Just comment down below, guys, if you can suggest more about this pen. Again, it's my first time to have a dip pen, so bear with me. Okay, I think the ink is over. So I just wish I could do more finer lines. Yeah, so let's see, practice here, lines. Anyway, yep, it's working. Still have ink coming out. Not bad. So can you see that? Can even do shading. So we're done with Vinta. I'm gonna show you how this ink dries up. It has a pretty two-tone, three-tone color ink. So disregard the guide of pens that I wrote here, guys. So when it comes to writing, okay, it's done, it's finished. But when it comes to writing, I think I did it wrong. I started with doing letters. I could have done the lines first and writing, because it's really thick, and up to now it's still not dried enough. So like I said, so scared to use this ink on my pens, because it has these granules that dries up. So imagine if it's on my nib, on my pens. So I'm gonna play more on my inks, my shimmer inks, with this nib. Now onto the Herbin that has a shimmer. Let's do a quick on the other end, the other part of the notepad. Let me just close the window. So I'm just cleaning the nib. For the cleaning part, I'm not the best person to ask right now. I'm so new to this, so I just rinse it with water in the meantime. So you see all the shimmer and this kind of inks, it's still there, but because we're doing a test right now, I'm gonna rinse this properly later. Okay, so Vinta is in the process of drying, and let's see, let us just dilute this bit of shimmer in the bottle. I don't normally put this ink on my pens except for bolder nibs, like fine. My boldest one is 1.1 stub, but then again it's a twist B, so I don't like the cleaning part. I'm sure some can agree. And now we'll dip this brass nib, same time, same with the Vinta. And let's see, I'm not gonna write now, I'll do the lines first. We've learned our lesson from Vinta one. Okay, let's do the most thin one. Okay, I hope you can see. Oh, cool, very cool. You can really control the lines. So the angle, you have to just play with it. Okay, I think they're right for steel nib. It's way much more finer. So just to see, for the Herbin means it's struggling, the ink is struggling to come out compared to the Vinta, or I have not put a lot. Yeah, I hope they're still for drawing. Let's twist it. Yep, it's coming, it's very less. So my guess is because it's a shimmer ink, I'll just dip more for the, but Vinta only one dip, so take note guys. Perhaps on this type of shimmer inks. Oh, and I think I have, this is a Clairfontain paper, so expect that the colors will be more and more coming out. And so let's begin our test drawing. Don't know what flower is this. I just hope it's a flower. I do like to draw and I have a drawing background, but I am not well practiced for so long now, so bear with my kindergarten style of drawing. So yeah, you can actually really use this for sketching because the color is, I mean the nib is controllable with your fine lines. So I didn't regret I get the brass instead of the steel nib, and I believe that the brass nib is more expensive one. So yeah, go big or go home. Yeah. So for this Herbin, we had to dip twice, so I think it's because of the, so now it's finished, the shimmer. I'm not sure, but it didn't last just like the Vinta. Oh, this is super annoying. This is from the Vinta granules falling off from the bottle, so yeah. Let's just write the name here. Okay. These are the bottled inks that I've invested, but learned my lesson that shimmer is not, this was a purchase when I was still learning about fountain pens. So there you go. This is now our side-by-side result of testing the brass nib. So with Vinta, with Herbin, I had to dip twice, and see the color of Vinta. It's really nice, and it's still drying up, but I can already start seeing the shimmer from here. See? So now I can finally use these kinds of inks in my journals using my brass nib. That's it for today guys, and stay tuned on my next video, my pen video. I'm gonna use this for more swatching. So I hope you like these kind of videos, and stay tuned for my next pen video. I'm gonna use this more, and let's have some fun. Please do like this video and subscribe, and yes, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.